I'm sure that would turn out great.
What do you think of that, Andy?
I don't know, man.
People would open their eyes to the joys and happiness of man-boy love?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna.
Oh wait, you
have
gotta
it-
show off Donkey Punch.
Oh, I
The
forgot
best
about
graphic in the game.
Donkey Punch.
this. Donkey Punch fruit juice.
Why the hell is it called punch if it's just oranges?
Doesn't it make you thirsty though?
Hell no. That was terrible.
2002.
How dare they put such sleaze in a classy game like Trigger Man?
Speaking of which, when was this published?
I believe 2004. It said so on the opening
Yes.
title screen.
Oh, okay, 2004.
God damn, they don't put these keys anywhere where anybody
Well,
would
let's
put
see.
keys.
In 2004, Half-Life the First was out. All of its expansions
Shit.
were out.
What else do they have? Other than the fantastic stylings of Trigger
A
Man.
lot of games we've played on here. Twisted Metal 2 had been out for a few years.
Garbage.
Well, yeah,
None.
but let's say you wanted to play a shooter back in 2004.
Then Trigger Man is your game. They all pale in comparison.
When was the first Halo release?
That was 2002. 2002, I want to say. 2001, 2002.
I think it was 86.
So what would you say is better, this or the first Halo?
This.
Yeah,
hands
oh man,
down.
Trigger Man, obviously. I never had this much fun in my life.
I mean, what is this? 4K? 60 frames?
Yeah, 4 kilobytes.
Jesus, that's even better than I thought.
I've run out of like offensive things to say when he shoots people. Like-
So now this ammunition here, just you get it when you run into it, but 9mm at maximum. What the hell do you mean 9mm at maximum? You telling me that this is not a 9mm handgun? This Uzi here is the 9mm. I'm just gonna take the health. Fuck it.
So what exactly did they do with this business that's so...
This is Business Park. They do fucking business. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? For this door? Yep, it's for this door. Okay. We're making progress.
Oh, now we can see outside. We can see the...
Guy's just not having it.
What was he, just looking at his gun?
I guess so. Oh, I'm using the Uzi too.
What's the difference between the Uzi and the other guns?
I don't know. It does less damage. I think it does. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. That's an Uzi in the picture, but that's like an MP5 in his hand, isn't it?
I don't know what the hell is it.
Look, they actually rendered the buildings outside.
Let me see if I can get a better picture of this. That's the best animation. That is a fucking MP5 looking gun. Oh shit.
If I remember, the AI just starts clustering behind that desk over there after a while. At least that's what they did last time. Yeah, see? They'll just get in the corner.
I think it is off time the Trigger Man just thinks about shooting more people. He just gets done shooting people and just thinks about
Well,
shooting
how else
more.
would you get a nickname like Trigger Man?
Go on Tumblr and make rape jokes. Oh, this is no bueno. Well, thank God there's a health pack right there. Probably should have used the shotgun for that bit, come to think of it. I can't get in there.
We're gonna need
Is this a key over here? No, that's a health.
See, they're starting to employ some strategy here, Andy. They're making you come out in the open to shoot. Except that guy just runs right across them. Never mind. Maybe you could show off the throwing knives now.
Oh, there's an idea. None of these guys have body armor, so.
Now, the thing about the knives is that
Now,
they
the thing
only.
about the knives, you can only steer them left and right. You can't steer them up and down. Case in point.
Come on. That's some jank animation right there.
I mean,
tell you what.
you're inviting yourself to get shot if you use those because the entire time you're in the air, you can't move Trigger Man's fat ass out of the way.
What is that swiping sound I'm hearing?
Swiping sound.
That's
part of the music.
That's part of the music?
Yeah.
I thought some guy was like stuck on a wall somewhere and they kept playing the sound for his animation over and over again or something. That's part of the soundtrack?
Yeah. That's part
What
of
instrument is that?
Fucking washboard, I guess. I don't know.
You know, this scene reminds me of Die Hard.
There's not nearly enough crawling around in vents.
Don't tempt them. Watch, that'll end up being the last level you've never played before. It'll be Trigger Man crawling through a vent.
Probably. It'll probably be like a big vent maze or something.
Where you have to pick up keys because certain...
God forbid
doors.
it's another fucking stealth section.
I think the last level will be Don Dangley Colon purchases a shrink ray, and he has to go into the body of Trigger Man and cure him of his AIDS.
There's still a couple people. There we go.
Is this an ammo crate? Well, I need to go back and get another health. Did I just walk right past one?
Yeah.
I can't believe Logan is missing out on this shit.
I know, man.
What's in that picture? Hold on. Go back.
Picture.
That picture. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, it looks like a man bending over to take a dump or something.
I kind of see a duck. I see that
Like a
outline.
platypus.
Yeah, I can see a duck, kind of.
Uh,
Let's look at some of these pictures. What's going on over...
That's a billboard.
What's going on over here? That's just a landscape. There's a cityscape.
I probably spent 5 minutes making those things.
Those paintings
They probably
are-
didn't even make them. They probably just Googled painting landscape.
Something they didn't have to pay for the, or fuck it, they probably didn't even think of that. They probably just got one without even worrying about it. Like, nobody who made that's gonna give a shit if you use them in your game.
Okay, so now I can go back to the elevator. Oh.
These motherfuckers. The one guy with no gun is just kind of sitting there with the, oh. Wait, you had a gun the whole time? What?
I'm glad those guys gave me time to get out of the fucking way.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Now you go
This
chase
whole
it.
game is anticlimactic. This is like the second boss fight.
Oh, we're going into cinematic, field. Oh, never mind. I guess we aren't. They cut the
This
top.
part's horrible because they put enemies in places where you can't see them and don't know there's enemies. They're also way outside the map where you can barely even access them.
We got the Grand Hotel, of course. I don't know if anybody noticed before,
That's
but
the
there's
boss. He's got the big red health bar.
There's
What was that guy's name? Harry DiMaggio?
Yeah, Harry DiCaprio. I don't know. I don't even know what his deal is. Like, he could just be like a guy. He could just be shooting some random
Well,
guy.
yeah,
who
he's just fucking out
pro-
doing business
probably
at
just-
Business Park, and
he's
then the
probably
Trigger Man
just
shows up.
Tony Montana's accountant or something.
This part is fucking shit. This game is fucking shit. This part's pretty much just down to randomness because the guys can spawn in different positions.
What the hell is the name of that white supremacist game?
Oh,
Where-
ethnic cleansing?
Yeah. Isn't the name of the gang in that game like just like the Nigs or something?
I
And then
no idea.
the boss at the end is Big Nig, and he makes fucking like gorilla sounds, and all the Nigs make monkey sounds. And the second level is like Hasidic Jews. And I think like the Prime Minister of Israel is the end boss.
You think
That sounds like my kind of game.
You think that game is a response to Trigger Man? That you play this and then you want all of humanity. You just want anybody to die.
Well, there aren't any Nigs in this game, or Jews.
That's true. There's not a whole lot of ethnic diversity in this game.
That triggers me.
Yeah, Anita Sarkeesian wouldn't like this game. There's not enough female.
Anita Sarkeesian doesn't like any game.
She likes the game she made.
What game is that? Fucking Pregnancy, the video game?
Didn't
Buy
she
it
make
now
a
on
video
Steam?
game? And that's why she's all upset? It's because nobody played
No,
her
I
video
mean
game?
Zoe Quinn
Oh,
made that thing. It's not a fucking video
Maybe
game.
that's who I'm thinking of.
So now we're back in the parking garage.
Oh!
There we go. That's just lets us skip this section, basically.
Oh, what do you know? That actually proved
Useful. I like how the incentive for doing the side objectives is just you don't have to play the game more.
They know. Oh, I guess you do. Never mind. Oh, car sirens go off if you shoot them, by the way. They wanted to make this game realistic with its environment. What the fuck?
Okay, that was just all my health in a few hits. Just got stun locked into eating that whole volley.
I guess you just don't want to rub out any of these guys, Andy? Is that what this is?
I don't know. This is a game
Don't-
where you whack
Can't-
guys and
you
off
can't
guys. I
rub-
don't want to whack off
You
guys.
can't rub out the Johns.
Alright, where the fuck am I supposed to go now?
Who the fuck calls the cops John, by the way?
Maybe they're paying him for sex.
Head to the garage
Before
with the
you
getaway
kill
car awaits.
Well, I'm in the fucking garage, aren't I?
You gotta find the getaway car. Maybe it's that yellow dot.
Yellow dot. No, that's a health pack.
Oh.
In here?
This is where Trigger Man requires critical thinking and...
In here. Aha!
Hey!
Getaway car found. Like they hit it.
Could've just been any car, I suppose. Alright. Let's see how well you did, Andy.
Stats.
Kills by player, 64
Wait a
kills
second.
total, 82!
Oh, because of the explosives.
Ah. That makes sense. But he's the player did put them down, so... Oh, look
I
at
need
that
to
phone
talk
booth.
to Don Colorado. It's important.
Look at that phone booth. Wow, what a night! Generally, we prefer a more low-key approach.
As
but,
evidenced by nothing up to this point.
but what the hell? Last night's party was worth all the extra heat. Is he referring to that as a party which has happened, or did he have a party that we just were out?
Well,
shooting
you see,
people
what
down?
happened was he invited the Trigger Man over to a party, the Trigger Man loaded himself up on a bunch of MDMA and hallucinated shooting a bunch of people, because that's all the Trigger Man ever thinks about.
Alright, Raekwon. Wait.
There's a mole in your organization. They were expecting me. That's why things got out of hand.
What? How do we... What? Maybe he means a literal mole, like the animal.
There was a mole in your organization. So how did we get this information?
I don't know. Maybe he assumes because they retaliated to him shooting that means that fucking there's a mole in the operation, clearly.
Alright, Don Collins.
This is just this is The Departed is what this is. What? That can't be! Everyone around me I've known for years! Only my top people know about your trip. This is not good. Tomorrow, Ralphie and I, we're gonna have a sit-down with Donabella.
Ralphie and I were gonna tomorrow we were gonna have a sit down with Donabella, but then what
we
happened?
were gonna have a sit-down.
I don't fucking know, man. Maybe that's just a typo. So there's only like 3 people in the Dangly Colon crime family. Guess who the rat must be? It's probably Tom Morello.
But there's also his top people.
Carlo Perfetto, which is totally a made-up fucking name, has agreed to act as moderator for the sit-down. I have to go to this meeting, so it was a typo.
I must do this.
I must do this. I better take you with me in case anything happens. I'll have Ralphie stay behind me and think up a plan to hunt down this mole. Is this the part where you have to protect Don Dangly?
Yeah, this is the escort mission.
Logan told me this part's
Of
pissing
course
me.
there's an escort mission. Why wouldn't there be?
Okay, let's end this right here. You both know we had nothing to do with Tony's death. All those other murders that greatly outweigh the one murder, yeah, we did those, but the original murder we didn't do. So I guess we're okay. Your vendetta will be forced to remove your family. Is that understood, Bella?
You arrogant pig! You killed my Uncle Tony and then you killed my grandfather! I run the family now! No thanks to you and your goon! But you were right! This does end here! Fucking Hollander.
Columbia. Oh,
Well, who's gonna be Carlo Perfetto?
I'm sorry, Mr. Fuck you, I don't care. He's just wriggling his wrist. Whoa, what the what just happened?
Okay, while the silencer is off the pistol now, I wonder if that has any effect on its damage. You know, now that I'm in here semi-blind, I mean, I've done this part before. But what if there's more bullshit like there was in the first few levels, and I just don't get it?
Yeah.
That don't mean I have to edit this video. Do you understand how deeply that... Oh, I like the draw distance being real shit in this part, too.
We got 3 of us. We can figure out what's going on in this game. We're not gonna let Triggerman outsmart us, Andy.
We already have let Triggerman outsmart us. We're playing it.
Oh, good point.
Is that Dangly Colon?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is Dangly Colon's AI useful? In
No,
any way whatsoever?
I mean, the last time we played this, he got in a blasting match with a guy. They stood like 3 feet from each other and just shot
And missed
for at least a good few minutes.
Where are we, anyways? Is this like the evil underground tunnels or something? Is this where the fucking darkness was last
This is the
last time we played
This
the
is
darkness?
This is underneath the local Buca de Beppo restaurant.
I should have let him get in a blasting match.
I don't even think they have Buca de Beppo this side of the country. But what do I give a shit? It's Buca de Beppo. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I really enjoy the immersion in this game. I really feel like Trigger Man.
Do you?
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel like my upper body is going to fucking crush my legs.
You know, Triggerman, it's really not healthy to only do upper arm workouts. You gotta,
Okay, yeah, you can just watch this go down.
But he takes a licking, basically. He's like, what? What are you gonna do? He shot first! I was standing my ground.
This room is a gigantic
This,
bad time.
you know, this does honestly look like it kind of looks like the couple areas from The Darkness, except worse. With bad game design.
The Darkness couldn't lick this game's asshole, alright?
There's certainly no Mike Patton voices in this game, that's for damn sure.
That would have made it a lot better.
This game's got fucking Danny Glover in it. And he's too old for this shit.
Now, I don't know exactly which one of these I'm supposed to drop down off of, but I'm
Oh.
just going to take a wild guess
Leap
and say if I
up.
choose the
man.
wrong one, my ass is grass.
This is the
The
kind of
Trigger
game
Man
you
and
want.
Gravity aren't friends.
This is the kind of game you want to take leaps of faith with.
Okay. Alright. Crisis averted.
I guess Don Dangley Colin's just gonna stand up. Oh.
Oh. You just...
No way am I jumping down there. Who do you think I am? Go open the gate and make sure it's safe.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the gate, thanks. There's...
You got goons.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you missed the mechanic from Indiana Jones.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah,
right
him in
in
the
the
Right in
dick.
the dick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
And just let him shoot the wall. He'll waste all his ammo.
That was fucking terrible. Let me just go over here and pick up this health, maybe. This ammo.
Alright.
Okay, I don't want to go that way. So remember what I was saying about
So
the
this-
level design?
So you have to go all the way, like, what's the practicality of having the thing that opens the gate all the way the fuck over here?
Hello, sir.
I can't wait for the mission that takes place in the Italian restaurant. I want to see.
I'll leave Dangly Cole in there while I
The
go.
part where
rob
you,
those guys.
You get to fucking duke it out.
Yeah. I want to see what transpires. Like maybe Trigger Man will be eating a big plate of chicken marsala.
Well,
or
I mean,
something.
you remember the Italian restaurant part, don't you?
No.
That's where it has the that one stealth section we never made it past.
Oh.
Wow.
That fucking differential calculus you've got to do to figure out when you can move.
To be fair, you're doing better here. You're like getting headshots while you're moving and shit.
I
like,
mean, this is the thinking man's game.
It
Something
is.
you gotta
This is-
understand.
more, you know, this is more mentally strenuous than like Portal. And
Yeah, this
fucking-
is actually sponsored by Mensa.
Oh,
Okay, you fell backwards.
let me see. Do I have any more knives?
You're not gonna need that gasoline for anything, are you?
Oh, that
Oh,
was cool.
shit.
Or well, that was as cool as Trigger Man can be. I'll tell you that much.
I
That's
guess
just a bunch of fellers standing in a line.
maybe you had to wait for them to be next to the gas tank, and then you
I think
Ah.
Dangly Colin's shooting me.
could. Can he do damage to you? I do have to say that's a pretty good idea. That's kind of a cool idea of having explosive shit.
What are you doing? Don't fucking point that shit at me.
I'm sorry, you're all Italian. You all look the same to me. I can't tell who's in my crew and who's not. Or just a bunch of Guidos.
Y'all got the same body type. Why are you shooting me, you dumb bastard?
I think the game literally is confused because they're all stereotypes.
So have you noticed the Trigger Man's holster doubles as a harness? He's
Yeah,
got that
well, I
ring
mean,
in the back.
I've seen those IRL.
And what the hell do you latch onto that ring in the back?
That, I don't know.
That's
that-
exactly like the
It's
ring
actually
on a
just,
harness.
it's all just a big tattoo. Because the thing doesn't actually like flop around or anything, it's just flat on his back.
Okay,
Maybe he's a fucking cyborg.
just stand right out in the open where you're most safe.
Where are, like seriously, where the fuck are we?
We're in some sort of sewer system connected to a
Like,
subway
are we
station.
in the fucking gas tank company that just leaves barrels of oil out in the middle of the nowhere and then all of a sudden, like, maybe they're doing construction? And that's why there's all these planks of wood and, like, construction, I don't know, girders or whatever those things are called? Now
Well, no,
we're...
I think it's pretty safe to say this is supposed to be some kind of subway.
Now it looks like we're in the subway. But why would you, maybe... Subways aren't powered by gasoline, are they? Are they? I don't know. Good job! Now make sure you finish any that are left. Take my gun and bury them with it. Bury the murder weapon with them! Put undisputed evidence that I was involved in this crime with the body.
So you have a new handgun now?
Yeah. Hopefully it's better than the other one.
Job complete.
I don't know, what did that gun look like? I didn't really get a good look at it.
Kind of look like a CZ.